Beautiful. Got a little smile at each other beforehand. Oh, wonderful. Ugh. Is that my sword? Oh, hey, dude. Why are you holding my sword, though? I mean, I know you followed it. Well, I don't know that, but I do. I know that you followed us in, Makoto. I saw that cutscene. Who are you? Under that mask. You silly little guy.
You. Hey. You finally made it. I've been waiting for you.
No, I guess it is actually a mystery phantom. Hello.
So this guy's the mystery phantom now. I figured he'd show up eventually.
I mean, he had to, right? Ultimately, we are here to put him down for his crimes, apparently.
You sure took a while getting here. Maybe I shouldn't expect much of you.
Yo, you're not gonna be like a death god or something, are you?
Is that a solution blade?
I mean, I figure since, you know, you can see Shinigami, she has been with you at some point. Either you were like the last guy, or one of the other ones just at a different point in time. I mean, hey, you know that whole thing about maybe you are number one? Hence the mask, yeah, so no one knows that it's you. I guess number one was just born with, like, the line down the middle of his face. There's nothing he can do about it. It's just permanently there, and I was making fun of him, and I'm still making fun of him. Oh, sorry, big guy, I'm sorry. You can't help it, you were just born that way. Sorry, this is not actually funny at all, but it's really tickling me.
Huh? Why does he have a solution blade?
We shall see which of us should be destroyed. Let's wield our solution blades to find the answer.
Oh god.
Don't tell me. You didn't assume you already arrived at the truth, did you?
Well, I mean, if you listen to the commentary, I mean, a little bit, yeah.
You promised you would expose all truth. Is this really the best you can do?
Look, man, I know there's more to go. You just gotta give me a little bit of time. I gotta get there.
Well, perhaps you're not as capable as I thought.
How did you get that solution blade?
Oh, yeah. You should be more curious. After all, you understand nothing about me.
Yeah, we really have no fucking clue who you are.
For I am Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
You are? You? So the homunculi thing isn't? Is it like a part of it?
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Hey, just because I can't. Battle with Mystery Phantom Makoto. This guy won't let up, huh? You still remember how to deal with this kind of situation, don't you? If the answer isn't right, just wait it out till you get ready for the next attack. Oh, and get ready for the next attack.
You're the ultimate secret?
First, when did I come to Kanai Ward? And why?
3 years ago?
Can you answer that?
3 years ago. What was happening in Kanai Ward when Makoto arrived? Terrorist incident, blank week mystery.
Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
Ooh, blue mask now.
I came to Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery 3 years ago.
So you just like, you know, I know you said you had a lot of masks. I thought they'd have like different faces, not just different colors, but oh well.
All to resolve that case.
Resolve that case?
I knew they'd regain control once sunlight was blocked. So, I created the rain cloud generator to gently cover Kanai Ward in rain.
Uh-huh.
It's more like you caged them in.
Without me, Kanai Ward would never have been rebuilt!
I mean, it's true, right?
I used everything at my disposal to cover up the tragedy that took place here.
Because whether we like it or not, the homunculi are immortal. we can't do shit about them, right?
But there was no way for me to fix the entire city on my own.
Why did you do it? Why do such a thing?
You want to know? I did it to protect Kanai Ward, of course. Because I love this city.
Do you love it because you're a homunculi too?
I'd do anything for it. But you already know that.
What did Makoto do to protect Kanai Ward? I mean, beyond, like, the water thing? Isolation? Well, I guess isolation, right?
You isolated all of Kanai Ward!
Let's keep them safe from anyone on the outside.
You call that protecting them? You trapped them!
Like, say, safety from persecution, I guess, is his angle. Oh, yeah, I guess the mouth does change a little bit, I think.
Without me,
Yeah.
Kanai Ward would have been wiped from the map.
It's true, yeah, the UG did want to do that, didn't they?
The UG planned to flatten Kanai Ward to cover up the failed homunculus experiment.
But, like, how would they do? I guess literally flatten it, they could. Like, you can't kill the homunculi, right? Like, that's the problem here. The homunculi are immortal. They will be here forever. I guess you'd have to, like, erase their cells? So, like, I don't know, maybe if you, like, completely incinerated them. Like, maybe you'd be able to kill the homunculi then?
But thanks to my negotiating, they saw the benefits of isolation. We would peacefully secure the defective homunculi, and they wouldn't have to spend a cent. Besides, it'd be a terrible thing if the UG's inhumane research was made public.
Yeah, that too.
And through that negotiating, you became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Your goal was to rule over Kanai Ward, wasn't it?
You still don't understand me. Try to remember.
Hey, Master. There's something weird about this mystery phantom. Why are we able to talk to him like this? None of the others acted this way.
I could just be the real him, but... I don't know, his name's throwing me off.
Try to remember. What did I do after I became CEO of Amaterasu Corporation?
I don't know, made the city flourish, I guess? Built Kanai Tower. Evaded... Oh no, you did. You ended homunculus research. Ow. Oh. Oh, one shot and I'm dead. Seems like you really like the number 2, though. Built Kanai Tower. Ended homunculus research.
You shut down the homunculus research.
I didn't want to create any additional defective homunculi. So I ended the research and sealed off the test site. Dr. Weska and Yomi objected, but as the CEO, I was able to quash their complaints.
Yomi objected? Why?
That's how I rebuilt Kanai Ward all on my own. It is a city for homunculi who have nowhere else to go.
I don't know if I like that mask of yours.
You did it to protect the people in the city?
Yeah, right. And it'd make extra sense if he is a homunculi, the only non-defective one, right?
That's right. I did it all out of the love I have for this place. That is the undeniable truth. I've never hid my love for Kanai Ward from you at any moment.
It's true.
Yet, you never quite seem convinced about it.
Yeah, we did kind of think you were a sussy. Hey, look, I did trust you. And then it felt like you betrayed my trust a little bit when you gassed us in our home.
What he says makes sense. He's not lying.
The experiments created the defects, so we transformed Kanai Ward to protect them. But if that's true, what crime is he guilty of? Why have I drawn my sword against him?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, right? I mean, if he is number one, are we gonna tie him directly to, like, the whole WDO kidnapping situation? Because, I mean, I guess, if anything, he could negotiate that, right? Like, he, in theory, as part of, like, the UG negotiations, would have had to have been like, hey, we're doing all this, but there's literally no humans here. We need people to feed the homunculi. So, like, hey, would you mind, sending people in here, please? You know? Maybe the people who are already getting sentenced to death? Or maybe just criminals generally. I mean, gross and inhumane regardless, but, you know, I'm sure that's the mentality he went with.
Hey, Master! Don't let that mystery phantom fool you! Try to remember why he started this in the first place! He's a phantom! He's just trying to prevent you from exposing the truth!
Yeah, you're right. He's no saint. He's a dictator who will do anything to achieve what he wants.
I mean... Yeah, but... No? Yeah. I mean... Yeah, I was gonna say, right, like, he's not really bringing harm to anyone. He's letting these people who would otherwise have, like, literally nothing and would kind of go crazy. Like, he's giving them a chance to live. At the end of the day, the homunculi are people. They're defective people that other people created, but that doesn't make them not people. However, he is, like, actively organizing the murder of a lot of people to feed these people. So, that's pretty bad. What crime did Makoto commit? Destroy the detective agency? Made Amaterasu his own? Mass kidnapping.
You may wear the mask of a saint, but it can't hide the crimes you've committed. You are the mastermind behind the global kidnapping case the WDO has been pursuing. People were abducted across the world and turned into food for homunculi at your factory.
Yeah. Pretty fucked, big guy. Little guy. Oh, hello.
I had no choice. They must eat in order to survive.
Look, I get that. I do get. Look, the rest of what you got going on. Hey, that's perfectly good. That's perfectly good. But you know, there are like entire websites where people who like want to be cannibalized will like put themselves on there. I know that's not going to feed an entire city, but like, you know, there are websites for it. You know, there could be services where you like volunteer to get eaten. I don't think many people would go for it, but there would be some people. You know, it'd be a little more ethical. It's still, well, actually, no, it would be pretty, it would be, like, entirely ethical, because it's, like, you know, people who volunteer, no coercion, just, you know, hey, I want to get eaten. It would be entirely ethical. Very illegal. Maybe not in Kanai Ward, but, like, the rest of the world, very, very illegal. But, it wouldn't, like, be unethical. I mean, unless you just count, like, I mean, it wouldn't really be cannibalism, because they're homunculi, but unless you just count cannibalism full stop as unethical, which I mean, like, I can kind of see, I can understand that, but, like, I feel like this specific circumstance is a little bit different.
Besides, they never took innocent people.
Nah, sorry, mate, that doesn't really matter, though. This is the thing we've been tussling with about killing people in the Mystery Labyrinth.
I gathered criminals with no chance of rehabilitation and simply accelerated their sentencing.
Yeah, still kind of fucked, though, mate.
You saw the memo as well. Besides, they were all on death row anyway.
But again, look, hey, I mean, I understand the rationale. It's still fucked, though.
That doesn't make it right.
At any rate, That's not just my crime.
Huh?
Yeah, because we know from that note that the WDO is at least somewhat complicit in this.
The procurement of these ingredients was done with the full cooperation of the World Detective Organization.
Yeah, right.
The WDO?
I couldn't have asked for a better source of information for the ingredients.
You were working with the World Detective Organization?
Actually, it's more accurate to say I took advantage of them.
Right, because if you are number one, you can kind of just be like, yeah, let's do it.
Liar! The WDO wouldn't let themselves be used by you! You just flaunted their name to capture criminals!
I mean, yes, but also no, he definitely manipulated them.
In fact, the WDO itself tasked us with investigating the global kidnapping case. If you were their accomplice, they wouldn't have issued that directive.
Or would they? Because again, like, it very much seems that Makoto wants all this to get exposed, at least for us to know, if nothing else.
We would never have come to Kanai Ward to corner you like this.
You still think you've got me cornered?
I mean, in the mystery labyrinth, kinda. In the real world, no, but it doesn't matter if we reap your soul, unfortunately.
You really are clueless. The way I see it, you were all gathered at Kanai Ward for other reasons.
I mean, with the book, right? To kill more people?
Very well. Go
That doesn't make
on
sense,
and use
they are
that
homunculi.
simple brain of yours to expose my schemes!
Master Detectives were assembled to wipe out the Master Detectives. To oust... Could be oust Yomi. But why? How do you benefit from that?
You used us.
How do you... Okay, hang on, let's think this through. How do you benefit from ousting Yomi? Because that's true, that is like the best thing we could have done. Because like, yeah, the killing people thing doesn't actually work in this case, right? Like, I thought that before, right? Before I hit the... Oh yeah, everyone's homunculi. But that doesn't work now. So we're not creating more food, which would be fucked. How did we benefit from ousting Yomi? Why? Because Yomi gets so many homunculi killed?
You hinted at unsolved mysteries and other global cases to lure us to Kanai Ward. Your true goal was to cast out Yomi, director of the Peacekeepers, since he was in your way.
Correct. Well, almost. You're so close.
I mean, he is... That guy is a absolute bastard. He definitely had to go, but...
Yomi wasn't in my way. He was in Kanai Ward's way.
In what
If all
respect?
he did was use the Peacekeepers to push his weight around, that would have been fine. But of all things, he was working with Dr. Weska, trying to leak homunculus information.
Ah, that's right. That's what he was doing. And your whole thing was about keeping it all in, right? Which I guess could breach the agreement maybe with the UG and could let them flatten you, so to speak.
If that happened, the unified government wouldn't remain silent.
Yeah.
Kanai Ward's secrets would be exposed to the world. Still, I couldn't expel him myself. The Peacekeepers had grown too strong in this city.
You pitted us against the Peacekeepers, and you got what you wanted by eliminating Yomi.
Which, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. They are corrupt as fuck and definitely had to go. But it did also just so happen to really benefit Makoto.
So everyone gathering here, it was all part of that masked guy's plan?
Because you achieved your goal, you're trying to eliminate us? Now that we've outlived our usefulness?
Oh man, the sounds of our swords clashing are really bad. Oh, there we go. There's some pink blood.
What happened to the other master detectives?
And
Were
yeah,
you
this is
the one
definitely the
who
real him.
bombed WDO headquarters?
Ugh. I think talking about Amori earlier, jeez.
They knew too much. I feel remorse for what had to be done. But the WDO was in the city's way.
In the way?
I had no choice. This city must remain a secret in order to survive. Having detectives snoop around everywhere was a nuisance.
See, again, look, Makoto, Look, you're a good guy who's done bad things, right? And I think this is still a part of it, man. I think this is still a part of it. You're trying to, in your own way, redeem yourself by having this be exposed to some extent, right? Hey, maybe what you want to happen is to, like, pass this on to someone else, right? That you've reached your end, like, the end of your moral rope, I suppose, but I mean, I don't actually know what's going on with you, buddy, but I mean, we've seen, like, the fact that it was pink blood around all the master detectives. We know it wasn't actually them for certain now.
That's why I made them disappear.
And, look, arguably more importantly, as I said last well, actually don't know if this is going to be one long episode at the moment or 2 episodes, but as I said in the Gumshoe Gab episode, no one's underwear was around, my guy, and the homunculi don't eat clothes, so clearly it's not them unless they were all going commando all the time, alright? I'm just saying.
You'll pay for this. Talking to a mystery phantom might be pointless, but I swear you'll regret this. You are evil incarnate! You used the WDO and slaughtered criminals like animals. You even killed my friends. For all the crimes you've committed, I'll bury your soul here!
I mean, if nothing else, every other master detective that died on the way here would not have died without him. So, that is also, there are also a lot of other people's blood on his hands. Sure, it's also on Yomi's hands, but it's also on Makoto's hands.
I didn't expect to hear something so valiant from the likes of you. Tell me, do you really think you can do this? You're nothing but an empty shell of a man.
Don't give me that!
Master, don't let him egg you on. It's a trap. There's something off about this mystery phantom. He doesn't seem normal.
Yeah, the fact that he's bleeding. The fact that he's bleeding pink.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, he's the real dude, right? He just is... Oh, hello. Well, those are some mystery phantoms. You think they want to eat me?
What is this?
The people of Kanai Ward! They're all mystery phantoms! There's too many of them! I've never seen anything like this!
Yo, you think Kurumi's down there?
All
The
of
chief?
them?
Kanai Ward must remain shrouded in mystery, for everyone here to live in peace. Even they haven't realized they are homunculi yet.
It's true.
No. They must never know. It would be too cruel a fate.
Also, kinda true.
Their very existence is this city's mystery.
But sometimes you have to reveal truths, no matter how cruel they may be.
They are the mystery?
Take a good look. Aren't they pitiable?
I thought you said you were the mystery. I'm getting mixed messages here, Makoto.
You're labeled as defective and must continue to live in a land without sun.
You made them that way!
To protect them! All of this was to protect them.
I mean,
Do
yeah.
you understand how much I've endured for them? I've committed atrocities to keep them fed. If any died, they were swiftly taken to the abandoned village. When anyone asked about the color of their blood, I said it was caused by the rain. This is all for their sake! I did it for them! They're outcasts from this world who can only survive within a cage of rain!
Yeah, that's... I mean... Yeah, that's the dilemma here, right? Like... The base goal, letting these poor fucking people live, is not a bad thing. Sourcing their food in the way that you're doing it, that's a bad thing.
Master, don't start feeling sorry for phantoms. We're still inside the mystery labyrinth. If you can't solve the mystery, you'll be absorbed by the labyrinth and your soul will vanish.
I know. I've already made up my mind.
He's just, you know, hit me where it hurts a little bit.
I will expose the truth. Oh!
Master's mystery phantom is back?
This must be a mystery phantom created from your reluctance.
My reluctance?
Damn it, this didn't happen last time. This is like the perfect time for that to happen.
What good will come from solving mysteries? Who would be made happy by this?
Shut up!
How many people have died because of the mysteries I've solved?
Circles and teardrops with question marks. I see you. I see you, game.
Getting bigger!
It's due to your uncertainty.
Hey, I'll give the game some more credit here. We're bringing that thematic, those thematic themes back for the for this part. So it and they've changed it around just ever so slightly to give it more than just, oh man, solving these mysteries while people are dying sure is rough. Now it's something a whole lot bigger than that. I see you, game. I appreciate that.
Why must mysteries be exposed? Why can't you just leave them alone? I didn't belong in this city in the first place.
Master!
It's true. I still don't know what's right.
But I will fight. I'll fight against my uncertainty. I won't let any mystery phantom deceive me!
Yeah, go on, big guy!
If you draped the city in mystery, then I will unveil it with the truth!
Really? You think you've got what it takes?
Yeah.
Well said, Master.
Oh, thanks.
But what mystery do I even solve here?
There's still one unanswered question.
Really? There's just one? What one?
It's about him. You still haven't
Oh,
confirmed
who he
his true
is?
identity.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, he's got to be number one, right? There's literally no possible... Like, there's no one else it could be, no?
Who? Makoto? If that's true, I still don't know who he really is. I've never seen the face beneath his mask.
You're right. I have to figure out who he is.
Thank you, Shinigami.
It's my job to keep you relying on me, Master.
Oh, and then you make fun of me for relying on you. Yeah, I know the cycle.
You've got quite a capable assistant, oh mighty detective. I hope she doesn't end up becoming your burden.
Oh, don't worry, she has been for a lot of this game. But that's okay.
Just stop. There's no need for the truth. The truth
Isn't needed in this city!
Let's do some deep cleaning on that stupid-looking, oversized trash.
Yeah, look, I know my haircut's a little dodgy, but you don't have to keep on saying it.
Again with that? Come on.
Okay,
I'm just keeping the tone light, Master.
let's lay it all out!
Yo, are we gonna get another one? Oh no! It's Hangman's Gambit time! Right, is it gonna be just who is Makoto? What are we going for here? Who is Makoto? I mean... Oh no, Homunculus. Homunculus. I actually think I needed every single thing here, huh? Yeah, which we know from the pink blood. But also, you know, because he's number 1. Oh, what is Makoto? It wasn't who is. What is Makoto? Okay, maybe I should have clocked that, like, instantly.
The reason you're so desperate to defend Kanai Ward is because you're also a homunculus.
Interesting way to do the death battle thing. Do love the main theme for this game.
Was pink. The color of your blood proves it. Makoto Kagutsuchi, you are a homunculus! No. Stop! If you expose anything else, you will only be hurting yourself! Huh?
Am I gonna need to cut myself here and figure out that I'm a homunculus or something?
You're so close. Come on. You're within reach of my mask.
Where was Makoto born? Not the UG. Well, I guess that's also not so far off.
It's the answer! You saved Kanai Ward during the Blank Week mystery. You are able to move about, unaffected by sunlight. Which means you're not a defective homunculus.
Mm-hmm. What else?
3 years ago, right before you came to Kanai Ward, a homunculus escaped from the UG's research facility. It was the only perfect homunculus specimen. That's what you are!
Yes, keep going. You can reach my mask if you just go a bit further.
Makoto's DNA is based on... number 1.
It's all about this! The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number 1. Therefore, you must be the homunculus of number 1 Makoto Kagutsuchi!
He's a copy of number 1?
He doesn't look like the number 1 we saw. So maybe his youth was restored when he became a homunculus.
Which we know could happen, right?
If you looked just like number 1, it'd be easy for you to manipulate the WDO from the shadows.
Wait, do you think the reason, like, number 1 was, like, he was, like, going out to look for the Shinigami Death Book was because, like, a bit of his DNA from his youth was in it or something? And that's where they got it from or some shit. That feels unlikely. But I wonder if...
That's how you procure dangerous criminals as food for the homunculi here, isn't it?
I see. Number 1. So that's my identity, huh?
Do you not know, or are you just saying that as like a... can you prove it? Oh, can you prove it, bestie?
Right. Things are turning out as I expected. It's so refreshing when things go as you plan.
Planned?
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. Again, as stated, it feels like he wants us to figure this all out.
But it's not over yet. You're still not done. You still haven't seen it!
What's with him? No matter how many mysteries I solve, it doesn't faze him.
Master, I'm sorry, but this
Oh no, what?
could be really bad.
Oh, what?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Something strange about this phantom. There's still something more to him. What is he hiding? It just feels off.
For now, let's figure it all out. Concentrate, Master!
I mean, it's gotta be that he's the real guy, no? That this isn't a mystery phantom at all. Spot selection. Identify what feels out of place. Wouldn't happen to be the sword either, would it? Could be the sword. Like the blood, mayhaps?
Here.
That he's bleeding in the mystery labyrinth?
Yeah, that is a suspicious spot.
I love that even though it's the right
Speaking
answer,
of
they
which,
give it really
that
generic,
wound.
like...
Why is he still bleeding? All the other mystery phantoms I struck with the solution blade never bled like this.
Or at all.
So, why?
He's not a mystery phantom.
Huh?
I'm sure of it. He wasn't created by the mystery labyrinth.
Then... that's the real Makoto?
Took you long enough to figure that out? Oh, mighty detective.
Yeah, well, you know.
How did you enter the mystery labyrinth?
I'm getting bored of all this talk. Let's finish things. Next time I'll come at you full force. This will decide Kanai Ward's fate. Only one of us will leave here alive. Tell me your answer!
What are the answers to what?
Just go take a swing at him! We're inside the mystery labyrinth, so you have to solve mysteries!
Damn, I guess you're right.
Mysteries.
How a living person could make it inside here? You just might defeat him by answering that question!
Alright, I'll try.
Which just means he's made a pact with Shinigami before, right? Shinigami's power.
So far. Goodbye.
Oh no, no! It's I mean, it is Shinigami's power, but it's coalescence, right? That's why we shook hands right at the start.
This is it.
So I mean, it is Shinigami's power, but in a slightly different sense. Also, Jesus Christ. Oh, is this a pool of blood? Oh no, it's just the light.
Only those who have signed a pact with Shinigami can enter the mystery labyrinth. But there are exceptions. As the one who made the pact, those whose hands I've held with my coalescence can also enter the mystery labyrinth.
Oh, I guess that's the way we're gonna go with? Yeah. But wouldn't that also like requires him having a forte or something, no?
Master?
Which would, I mean, would make sense because he's number one, but...
With him?
Well, that's the strange part. I've never used coalescence with him. He doesn't have any ability I'd want to borrow to begin with.
Then how?
Let's see if you can overcome that mystery!
Or he used coalescence, right? Because it's Shinigami's power. Yuma Shinigami Makoto. Because he has coalescence as well, because it comes from Shinigami.
I didn't use coalescence, and yet Makoto was able to enter the mystery labyrinth. So, Makoto used coalescence on me? He has the same power?
Huh?
That's right. You got it. I used coalescence on you earlier. We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here, lend me a hand. I said, lend me a hand. And then you did.
I thought it's because you were too short to get over that pipe. But it turns out you were playing me like a fiddle.
That was when you allowed me to activate coalescence.
Which, I mean, probably for the best. We wouldn't have got to this point without you, I don't think.
Why are you able to use it? That power belongs to Shinigami.
That's where you're mistaken. Coalescence isn't Shinigami's power.
What, it's yours and she just, like, accidentally pilfered it?
Coalescence is the forte of the World Detective Organization's #1.
So, like, yeah, am I gonna be a homunculus of him as well? Seems kind of weird, but, like...
#1's forte? What do you mean? If it's not Shinigami's power, then how can I use it?
Uh-oh.
Shinigami? Why aren't you saying anything? What are you hiding?
I can't say. I promised.
Promised?
Is that part of the pact?
What's wrong? It's the end for you if you can't figure this out.
Am I #1?
I will end you!
What the fuck?
Why am I able to use #1's forte? Why would Shinigami hide that from me? Wait, could it be? Is this related to my lost memories?
I mean, I'd assume so, but like...
That must mean my true identity
True
is...
idea. Or is it gonna be a homunculus as well? Like, I can't tell, but... I think it's #1.
The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's #1. Therefore, you must be the homunculus of #1 Makoto Kagutsuchi!
Yeah, huh? Man, yeah, we really do have the same face. It's pretty weird, actually. So who the fuck's the guy in the seat? Who's the guy who blew up?
That's impossible.
And why does the world think I have no forte?
So you finally reached the conclusion. Behold,
Ugh.
the truth that you've been seeking all along.
Oh god! Yuma with a massive forehead is not! Ugh! Ugh, that's kinda gross! I don't like that! Ugh! How does this all work, though? Who is #1, then? Why do they did I, like, steal Yuma's identity? What is this? How is this? What is this?
You are #1 from the WDO. And I'm the homunculus created from your DNA.
Was Makoto's voice always Lucian Dodge, just slightly, I don't know, warbled? Was he?
I'm #1 of the World Detective Organization?
I mean, I guess that kind of, it can somewhat track, right? Because, like, well, there was a whole thing about how, like, no one really sees #1 at all, right? So I guess the guy in the fucking World Detective doodah could literally just be like a stand-in, right? It would also explain how Yuma actually got the authority to get the Shinigami book, right? And would also explain how, like, he doesn't appear on any records, because, like, no one actually really knows who he is. Damn.
That's why I can also use your coalescence. Even this solution blade was obtained with this power. But on the video feed, #1 looks like an old man.
And, like, why do you have that hair? Surely your hair is I mean, I guess you just got a stylist, but, like, why does my hair look like this? And yours, why do I have a bowl cut and you have a luscious head of hair?
That was a double. You're the one who put him there.
Yeah.
Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become #1 have rarely shown their faces to the public. They all had many enemies, making it problematic to be seen. It's standard protocol for directors to have doubles.
I've also got to ask, how old am I? This has been a question on my lips all game. How old am I?
And that old man was your double.
Wait, what about me being a detective in training? Chief Yako said he investigated my background.
I mean, not so hard for the director, like the big cheese in charge. Wait, hang on a second. Wait, hang on a second. I was literally just about to say that, and then it clicked. I fucking had one of my... one of those, you know, just in the middle of a sentence, then you have a dash as you have that realization. Because I was just about to say, it wouldn't be so hard for the person in charge of the WDO to, you know, cover up some shit. So, what was that about the person in charge of the WDO handing over dead bodies? Well, not even dead bodies, like criminals to Kanai Ward. Gotta be the old man, right? It's gotta be the old man! I don't think it was the old man.
But a detective in training was also summoned.
Detective in training?
Let's hope this was also part of the guys and not that one of the many people who got killed was just some poor trainee.
That's you, Yuma. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective at the WDO. You may be part of the organization, but you haven't earned your stripes just yet.
And is Yuma Coco Head my real name? Like, I always knew that shit was dumb as fuck, but like, did I just pick that out as an alias, or is that like a real name? Is that my real name?
It's true that there is a trainee detective by the name of Yuma Coco Head.
But I'm not him.
It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu Express. Then you swapped places with the person named Yuma.
I mean, that's probably for the best, right? He absolutely would have died otherwise.
I swapped with him?
I guess that also explains suddenly why he couldn't cook, right? It wasn't to do with the memories. It was the fact that he was never that guy in the first place.
It seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several times.
Oh my god, the kid in the cloak was actually me! It was actually Yuma the whole time!
So, I'm not Yuma?
Is my real name Makoto Kakatsuchi?
Then the real Yuma Coco Head.
Who gave up their identity as Yuma Coco Head? Okay, well no, these are all like actual people though. It was Shinigami! Hang on a gosh dang moment. Hang on a gosh dang moment. Is that why we've lingered on? He's a ramen chef. I knew it was fun. What? Is it this fucker? Is it really this guy? I mean, there's obviously no other reason for him to have, like, been here. I guess I just nabbed his name. Makes sense. A guy like this would have a name like Yuma Coco Head. Oh my fucking god.
Was the man who kept running from me?
I can't believe that shit. I can't believe that shit.
That's correct. You are #1 of the WDO after all. He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai Ward.
Wait, hang on. Isn't he like a real dude? Oh, he is in so much danger! Then again, actually, people seem pretty satisfied with his food as well. Maybe the real Yuma Coco Head is the way forward. Maybe, just maybe, he is such a good chef that he's making food that homunculi can eat and they no longer have to eat human flesh. Maybe Yuma Coco Head is the real hero of this story.
He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Coco Head. You concealed your true identity and used him as a means to enter Kanai Ward.
I mean, pretty big brain on my part, I gotta say.
You knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami, and you couldn't just enter as number 1. Even though your face isn't known, your cover could be blown if you use your forte. That's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And, of course, you ensured he would keep it a secret as well. That's how we switched places? That's just my theory, anyway. Our minds work the same way, after all. I'm sure we would come up with the same plan.
It's not a similar one, yeah. God, I am not... The Yuma face on Makoto's head, which I know is his Coco head, is like the same face, but like, it just ain't right, man. That shit just ain't right.
However, I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to Kanai Ward after swapping places. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward.
The lucky bitch managed to survive, but
Though
yeah, I
trainee,
remember.
He's still a detective. He must have been wondering what happened after your agreement. But because of his promise to number 1, he couldn't tell anyone about the situation.
Dude, I
So
can't believe
all he
this
could
one
do
fucking
was
random
watch
guy.
from afar.
That's so weird. So, like, funny, but also, like, that's actually a really good twist.
Is that why he always fled when he saw me? He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives. So he decided to make a living in this town using the special talents listed on his profile.
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal ability.
An ability? So I do have some sort of special power too?
Your record claims that you're a great cook. Would you mind making us breakfast from now on?
That's the truth.
You realized I was number 1?
Are you really shocked? Naturally,
Yeah, I
knew
mean-
at first sight.
He is the same person.
Because you and I have the same face.
And more importantly, I'm sure the same eyes.
I'd hoped for a more heartfelt moment when I finally met my original.
Yeah, unfortunately. So does that mean I'm gonna have to get my soul reaped at the end of this Shinigami? I know you've wanted me dead like this entire time, but like, is that how this game is gonna? Are you gonna fucking kill me?
But that wasn't the case.
I mean, I guess kind of deserved if I've been like letting this guy have these dead bodies, and I guess that's why like my subconscious was like, no, don't reveal the truth. Oh dear.
I suppose that's
Oh,
because
dear
I
indeed.
knew you were a threat to Kanai Ward.
If you knew, why didn't you do something about it? Why let us just roam free?
Yeah, like, I might be this ace detective. I'm also a fucking lunatic. In, like, a loser way, man. I'm sticking my neck out for everyone. I'm in a lot of trouble. All the damn time.
As I said, you were useful to me until Yomi was dealt with. But more importantly, I was waiting for this moment.
Waiting?
To confront you here within the Mystery Labyrinth.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by that? Yo, I thought you were like a good dude, man. Are you here to, like... Are you here to kill me and supersede me?
I wish for you to vanish forever inside the labyrinth.
Oh, are you actually gonna be like... I mean, not evil. Like, I get, like, the stuff you're doing for Kanai Ward, like, you know, I've already said my piece about how it's good and bad, but, like, you're also gonna try and, like, kill us right now?
Huh?
If you vanish into the Mystery Labyrinth, I won't have to kill you directly. Which completes my perfect crime. Just like how you killed those other criminals. Perfect crime? With the original gone, I will become the real one. I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation and #1 of the World Detective Organization. I'll be invincible!
Oh no, he is crazy.
That was your goal all along? Exactly. I'll let you enter both the restricted area and this mystery labyrinth. Using Coalescence to come here was part of my plan. All so I can kill you here!
But, like, I don't know, part of me still doesn't fully buy it that you're all this psycho.
You think you can take over the world or something? I swear every final boss is the same.
I know, right? I mean, you gotta raise the stakes real high, you know, Shinigami?
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, there would be no need for anyone to keep sticking their nose in our business. The mystery of Kanai Ward will forever remain a secret. I only have one wish. To protect the citizens of this city. For the homunculi of Kanai Ward to live in peace. I'll do anything to accomplish that. I don't care what I must sacrifice. I will protect Kanai Ward. And you will die here. Your death is necessary for Kanai Ward's peace.
I mean, is it? Wait, well, I guess maybe he wasn't getting those bodies thanks to, thanks to, Yuma #1, huh? Because, like, as is, I mean, Yuma, like, facilitates your plan. He would be working with you, no? Technically? I guess not. I mean, Yuma's a pretty stand-up guy, it seems. I feel like he probably wouldn't have been down with sending criminals to get eaten. So, you know, maybe not.
To this city, you are the real evil, detective.
I mean... For starters, the Peacekeepers are right there. Second of all, no, fuck you. Kurumi said we're a hero, so we're a fucking hero. She's the only one who matters.
If you expose the truth, many people will suffer. I won't let you do that just to satisfy your ego.
And if we don't, just as many will also suffer by being turned into meat buns, mister.
No matter how hard you try to destroy this peaceful world, I'll fight back using your own brain against you. Homunculi may not be human, but they have the right to live too.
So, like, this bit, this is, like, the good part. This is the bit I get behind. Like, trying to facilitate a place for the homunculi. Dude, that's great, man. Based, as the kids may say. The rest of it about, like, you know, kidnapping people and feeding them to the homunculi. Especially when it seems like maybe, just maybe, the ramen is the way out. I'm just saying, man. Maybe you shouldn't have done that.
I won't let anyone take that away, even if you are #1 of the WDO!
Sorry, but your plan isn't gonna work. I won't let you kill Master in this labyrinth.
Yeah, let's go, Shinigami.
The real one won't just stand by, no matter what the imposter is plotting.
Or will I?
Master?
So this is the part of the game where I need a bit of a pep talk, Shinigami. I need to get hit by some flashbacks, people calling me awesome and stuff.
If this is the truth I've been seeking all this time, maybe I should sacrifice myself here.
What?
If what he said is true, it sounds like I'm the one threatening the peace in this city. You're finally starting to get it. Yes, that's the truth. You are a threat, trying to destroy this wonderful world.
What are you saying?
You discarded your pride as a detective and made a pact with a death god to go around killing people. You are dangerous. If you're not stopped, you will destroy all of Kanai Ward.
I mean, that is something of a good point. I mean, I imagine, right, like, since Makoto even has, like, knowledge of how this works, I assume that Yuma's, like, probably used Shinigami before. Huh, actually, that would also make a little bit of sense as to why Shinigami's, like, so friendly with Yuma. That, like, they already had something of a relationship because he's used the book before, maybe? Oh, well, I mean, that doesn't really matter. The point is, or the point I was trying to go to was, like, why make the pact in the first place? Presumably it's so, you know, he could go into the Mystery Labyrinth and kind of have, like, this, or not necessarily like a crutch to solve the cases, but, like, this kind of does make these impossible cases, I mean, not able to be figured out. Hala figured out the first one without the Mystery Labyrinth, but, like, and to be honest, I mean, didn't I as well? Didn't I figure out, like, all of these cases with without the Mystery Labyrinth? I guess so. It sounds like this one and the last one. But even then, like, Vivia figured it out already, right? So, like, people could. People didn't need Shinigami. So, like, I wonder why. Was it the... Like, I don't think it was for the killing thing, right? Like, I mean, hey, who knows? If this was just, like, a giant hit on this dude, on this Makoto Kagetsuchi, to, like, get him out of the way, and we needed to, like, kill him for that or something. Which, I mean, we already know doesn't work, right? Because homunculi don't, like, they don't die, they come back to life. So, And what was the point of using Shinigami?
That's why I must defeat you! To protect this city!
He's wrong, Master! You don't need to listen to anything he says!
I've reaped the souls of many criminals.
Yeah, and you know, I hate to say it, Shinigami, but this just has the format of your average internet argument where someone says something and then you're like, no, you're wrong! You're not providing any points or anything, you're just like, no, shut up, you're wrong. And then Makoto hits back with like, no, you're wrong, shut up. And then we just like go back and forth forever. Come on, Shinigami, I'm a detective! I need reasoning!
I told myself their sacrifices were necessary for others to be happy. But by that logic, if I disappeared, it would be a small price to pay to protect the city's happiness, right? Which means it's my turn. I can't run away from this just because it's happening to me. I should be sacrificed for the sake of everyone else.
Wait, Master, remember what you promised! You said you'd never turn away from the truth!
That's right! But I saw the truth! I actually know what it is now!
And now that I do, I've realized something. If I expose the truth about this city and tell the world, what will happen to Kurumi and the others?
That doesn't matter! We're in the middle of solving this mystery labyrinth!
Well, it does matter to him, and Yuma, that's what makes you a good detective, that you do care. But that doesn't mean we can stop here, you know, and give in. I mean, look, I hate the WDO motto, but sometimes you gotta put the emotions aside and get to that truth.
It does matter!
But also, yeah, I agree, it does matter.
This is their problem! I may be an outsider, but this directly affects them! Will the Yuchi go after them again? Is there any way for them to live without persecution?
When I think about what's best, it's obvious I should sacrifice myself. Yes, that's the correct decision. Not as a detective, but as a human being.
Well, I mean, in saying that, the whole choice to sacrifice himself is just because you told him to. That's not really making a choice as a human being, is it?
Doing that will allow the people of Kanai Ward to continue living in peace.
Uh-oh. Got swallowed into a space butthole. Oh, God. Oh, we're back at the agency.
I wanted to help someone. Help people. Which means I have to remain here. For the good of everyone I love.
Can't you can't hit me with the love right now. You can't hit me with the love bullet. Oh god. Shinigami, is that you? Can't move anywhere. Shinigami, are you trying to punch through right now? Are you gonna be big? Yeah, do you want to just look at the solution keys real quick? The fact that I can fucking do that is kind of funny, but good god. There she is!
You idiot! You want to sacrifice yourself?
Oh, Jesus! Oh, button mashing! I told you I was bad at this!
I'm not going to let you!
Oh god, I'm fucking dying though! Alright, well we know that dying in here does help us solve some mysteries.
You're shouldering everything alone, and I've lost sight of who you are.
Oh, no, don't speak like that, Shinigami! You're about to tell him to share the burden, aren't you? After all the times you said to stop relying on others. Oh, it was all just your little bit of teasing love to be like, actually, yeah, you should. Fuck you! But come on, say it, I want to hear it.
That makes you no better than him! You're not alone. You've got a kind, teasing, needy, adorable, puffy partner by your side.
I didn't ask for this! I don't remember asking for your powers!
You may not remember, but I do! You needed me. I'll never forget the words of the old you, Master.
Oh, you're gonna let us see it? Ah, come on. You know I want to see it.
I haven't seen a human in a while. Everyone's scared of me, so I've been stuck in the WDO library for as long as I can remember. So, you really want to form a pact with me? You don't look like you're in trouble or anything.
No, I guess they didn't know each other in advance. Shinigami is just needy and annoyingly clingy and friendly.
Let's just say I'm dealing with some special circumstances, and I need your help.
Oh, you want me that badly,
Where
Good
I'm
God.
going, the truth is suppressed, even when the mystery is solved. That's why I need you, You have a way to circumvent that.
Murder.
You're really depending on me, huh? I may be cute, but I'm still a death god, you know. You gotta pay a fitting price to make a pact with me.
I know. If it means perfectly solving the world's mysteries, I don't mind selling my soul. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That is the detective's way.
And I kinda hate it, but I mean, I have also basically said the same thing myself, right?
Oh, you've got a few screws in your head loose, don't ya? Why are you so hung up on solving mysteries anyway?
Look, Shinigami, we can't be on the same page here. I can't be the same as you, alright?
To make everyone happy, of course.
Huh?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
I mean, sounds like the humor I know, but could you say it a little more emotionlessly there, buddy?
Although it's a known fact that some truths are cruel in nature. But exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution in my mind.
Are you serious? What does that even mean?
And I mean, one of the constant conflicts, especially with, like, Vivia last chapter, right? Do revealing perfect truths make people perfectly happy?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Is it really so strange to wish for that?
Yeah, I mean, can't say I don't get it, though.
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
And hey, you never really forgot that, Yuma. That's basically what you've been carrying with you this entire game. It's part of who you are. It's in your DNA.
I said that?
When you found out someone created a homunculus of you, and that it was part of the great global mystery?
Also, it wasn't consensual? Oh, well that also changes things.
You formed a pact with me to settle things with yourself. And that's the path you chose for your perfect solution. You even sacrificed your memories and your position as #1 to make it happen. So my being here with you is proof of your relentless will! What's right or wrong can change depending on who you ask.
Wow. Now that's a truth right there.
There are infinite correct answers, but the truth is different.
Yeah. You're damn right, Shinigami. Almost pains me to say that.
There's
Almost.
only one definite truth, and that's what's inside this mystery labyrinth. Whether it's correct or not is a separate issue that you can figure out after the mystery is solved. But right now, you have to expose the truth. Otherwise, nothing can be solved. If you give that up, then your life as a detective, everything you've done up to this moment, it'll all be for nothing.
It'll all be meaningless. Yeah. Throw away your values, just... I mean, for something else that does go with your values, right? Like, it's not as if this is coming out of nowhere. Like, Yuma's value of, like, other people's happiness is why he's conflicted, right? Which is great, you know? That's incredibly human of you, Yuma. That's way better than fucking the emotionless guy who was talking to Shinigami at the start, but, you know. I mean, you can fight for both principles.
Master, you're not alone. If you can't do it by yourself, then rely on me, just like you always do. We may not be the best partners in the world, but we make a pretty good pair.
I mean, can't argue with that.
So, don't call it quits by yourself.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. I'm not the old me anymore. There's no way I can do it. But... there is something I haven't given up on. I want to bring happiness to everyone. I
believe that from the bottom of my heart.
I know you do, big guy. Come on.
I'll keep solving mysteries. Happiness shrouded in mystery isn't real happiness.
Master!
Real happiness. Happiness not shrouded in mystery. You believe that could exist in Kanai Ward?
I see. He's a mystery phantom of you, not me.
Well, I mean, he is, but yeah.
You think you can achieve this so-called perfect solution?
And why not, buddy? We've got to have a happy ending after all.
A copy couldn't accomplish it. But you think you can? Just because you're the original?
Well, that's not the reasoning, but yes.
You're an empty shell of a man who has lost his memories. Do you honestly think you can make everyone happy?
I'm by your side, Master.
I know, Shinigami. Let's expose these mysteries together. My memories and my past don't matter. I will solve it all as Yuma Coco Head!
Identity that I did steal from this poor fucking ramen guy, but still! Alright, what do we got? What do you got for me, Makoto? Fucking Persona 4 shadow ass. You're not me! Time for a death match. I'm ready for you, you bitch. Come on! Ouch. My poor knuckles. That's alright, we can wait. Do you love this game and its loading screens? The little loading sign isn't even here anymore.
10 years ago, Amaterasu Corporation received a request from the UG to research homunculi. The UG planned to use these immortal synthetic humans for military purposes.
So I don't think I'm supposed to
Massive
repel
amount of money
anything,
was
right?
poured into the research, and Amaterasu and Kanai Ward developed quickly as a result. But the UG also set up their own research facility.
Or do I have to do it in
Pit the two
order?
organizations against each other.
Is that what it wants me to do here?
And 3 years ago, the UG facility finally succeeded in creating a homunculus.
Oh, I think it probably wants me. Oh, I think it wants me to repel these in order, right?
Was the birth of the homunculus based on the top detective of the WDO, #1.
Not that I'll do it yet, but you
First
know.
of its kind in the world. You, Makoto Kagutsuchi!
Because we don't want to repel any of this, right? In theory. Oh, does it actually want me to do it now, or? Oh no, it is just let it go.
Can't lose.
Duplicates?
So this is the last stand, Well, the facts only matter to one of them, Master. So, find the real guy and throw the truth right in his face! Let's go!
Yeah, let's! I can't back down! I won't lose! Stay out of my way!
Oh, it's the guy with the sword.
Successful specimen in existence. Your creation was the root cause of the grand mystery this city got dragged into.
It's pretty cool that we're actually doing this ourselves here. Like we're hitting him with all our words.
Mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. As your clone, I want the same thing. And that's why I'll protect everyone in Kanai Ward. These pitiful homunculi didn't ask to be made, and neither did I.
I mean, true, yeah. actual factual. Oh, do you want me to repel that anyway? I guess so.
The Peacekeepers Yomi held the real power in Amaterasu. And upon hearing of the Yuji facility's successful experiment, Amaterasu panicked and extracted blood from all the residents of Kanai Ward to initiate Project Homunculus. The experiment failed, and the defective homunculi went berserk after exposure to sunlight, ravaging the city. This is the Blank Week mystery. You arrived at the city during these events and tried to rectify things. You made the rain cloud generator to block out the sun and brought the people back to but the original residents had already been wiped out by then. The homunculi didn't remember anything from the Blank Week, returning to their lives thinking they were human. The Yuji decided to exterminate Kanai Ward along with the defective homunculi.
I mean, this is pretty good. This is basically just like an exposition. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is basically just an exposition bit. But it feels so much better than just, you know. Oh, shit! I pressed the button. I'm still, I'm too busy talking.
I have to defeat you!
Killed the mood a little bit. I'll shut up. I'll just let it go.
To save everyone!
Hello. Oh.
But when you found out about the Yuji's inhumane research, you blackmailed them to cover up the events of the Blank Week mystery. Whatever was necessary to protect Kanai Ward. All that did was create more unsolved mysteries. Still, I wanted to protect the homunculi. I had to. If I didn't, who would?
I mean, this part is great. You know, I'm just trying to stay silent so I can listen to it all, but...
Kanai Ward became isolated and independent.
And so, you know, I don't fuck up more quick time
To
events.
his word, the former CEO of Amaterasu abdicated his position to you. You immediately put an end to the homunculus research. This was to prevent the creation of any more tragic homunculi, and to hide their existence from the world. Posing as #1, you took advantage of the WDO. You abducted vicious criminals and brought them to Kanai Ward.
Okay, there we go. So he was actually the one who did that, not us, which makes sense, right? That just isn't really in Yuma's character. Which, I mean, you wouldn't think is in this guy's character either, but life experiences, man. They change a person.
Take this!
It's a lot of dudes.
These criminals were turned into food for the city's homunculi. This is the truth behind the global kidnapping case! Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That's always
You know, it's good when he's saying it.
But
Things changed when I discovered I was a homunculus. I've become someone else since I learned there were others like me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, as I said, right? Changes you. Your life paths. Doesn't matter if you started off the same.
Director Yomi was your biggest obstacle in protecting the homunculi of Kanai Ward. He and Dr. Wesker were planning to leak information about them to the outside world. If Kanai Ward's secret had been made public, the UG would have been forced to act. Yomi grew too powerful, so you summoned master detectives to Kanai Ward to get rid of him for you. Once gathered here, we faced off with the Peacekeepers just like you wanted.
Holler beat up a shit ton of
Get
them.
his revenge from behind the scenes, taking Dr. Wesker and Yomi out of the picture.
And that was why he helped there. Why he incited Yako.
Have to defeat you. Stay out of my way. Take this.
Okay, that's pretty fucking cool.
I'll push through. I may be alone, but I'll still fight. I have to defeat you. I have to save everyone.
Jesus Christ.
I have to do it.
Master, I'll help you out.
Yeah, we're not alone!
Get him! There you go. Let's go.
Thanks, Shinigami. This is everything that happened in Kanai Ward. Makoto Kagutsuchi! Using Kanai Ward as your excuse. You tried to enshroud everything, including your own crimes in mystery!
This is the real perfect solution. The only difference is the world hasn't caught up to me yet. The WDO now belongs to me. The unified government will soon fall into my hands.
We'll
So
hit the
I
noise.
believed. But I can only lie to the people of Kanai Ward for so long. We're coming to a tipping point. I know the end will come eventually, but there's no turning back. What am I supposed to do? What else should I sacrifice? What can I do to save everyone? All this time, I've carried this burden alone. I can't take it anymore. Somebody help me.
Well, it's maybe not help in the traditional sense, but I think help's coming for you, buddy. Think help's coming for you.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, Shinigami. Can you wait a bit? You wanted someone to stop you from the beginning, didn't you? Were you hoping to be punished for your crimes?
It's what I thought the whole way through. I mean, he's definitely a crazy son of a bitch, but at the end of the day, he is still Yuma. I'm sure it was weighing a little too heavy on his conscience. And what do you know? It came back to hit us with the whole rely on others theme we've had running through here, huh?
Is that why you led me here? I don't fight to lose. As the real me, you should know that. Only one of us will leave this mystery labyrinth. My intention was to review our answers here.
Yeah, but I think it goes a little more than that, right? You might not fight to lose, but you're also not the person. You're not the kind of person who wouldn't fight at all, are you?
It looks like the conclusion has been made. I realized something the first time I came to this city. There was no perfect solution for Kanai Ward's mysteries. There's a great contradiction here. In order to follow through with the perfect solution, I had to commit another crime. I despise unsolved mysteries more than anyone else. And yet, I ended up creating even more. The mysteries have consumed me. Kanai Ward can't be trapped in the rain for much longer. You can't live in a world of lies forever. We have to put an end to this. I guess we do. I know it's our only option. But can you really do it? It's a cruel decision to make. What's wrong? If you refuse, you will be yielding to me. I'll become death, or the devil himself for the sake of Kanai Ward. Now, choose. Either you reap my soul, destroy the mystery labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward, or give up and remain here forever. What is your solution?
It's not really a choice, is it?
Master, I already said everything I wanted to say. In the end, it's your decision. I believe in you.
What's wrong? Destroy me already! Otherwise, you will die here instead!
Oh yeah, there they are. Do you want to talk a little bit?
Now, choose. Either you reap my soul, destroy the mystery labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward.
Yeah, it's just the same
Or
stuff.
give up and remain here forever.
What is your solution?
Master, I already...
Yeah, it's the same stuff.
Do you have anything unique to say, Shinigami, or...?
I believe in you.
Yeah, same stuff. I mean, come on. You know we're gonna destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, my guy.
If you choose to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, I'll reap the culprit's soul like I always do. That will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth and kill the culprit. It would solve the global kidnapping case, but there would be chaos in Kanai Ward. The world will know about the homunculi, and who knows what'll happen to them and the city after that. I really don't know what to do.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
I mean, you know I'm gonna do it. I mean, we could walk over there and see, like, the other bit of dialogue as well. Yeah, you know.
If you choose to stay in the Mystery Labyrinth, there is nothing I can do. Eventually, it will absorb your soul and you'll vanish without a trace. If that's the conclusion you choose, I'll see it to the very end. Although he didn't sign a pact, he came here using coalescence. Which means that once you vanish, coalescence will shut off and he'll be kicked out of this place. In other words, he'll be the only one to escape the Mystery Labyrinth.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
Well, I mean, staying here reveals nothing to anyone, does it? Plus, you know, I mean, not choosing this kind of flies in the face of, like, literally everything we were just talking about.
Are you sure? Is this your solution, Master?
Is there actually, like, a bad... I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, a quote-unquote bad ending to this game as well, right? Like, for choosing the other one wouldn't really surprise me. Yeah.
I've decided. The Mystery Labyrinth must be destroyed. That's a relief. I knew you'd make the right choice. I leave the rest to you. I can finally let it end. No, I won't be the one to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth. What? I'd only need to gather evidence and expose Kanai Ward's secrets to solve this case. There is no place for emotion in that. But that's not how I want things to be. That's not the perfect solution I'm looking for. It's not the perfect solution unless everyone is saved. Do you still not get it? Idealism solves nothing.
Well, on its own, sure. Maybe not. But it does lead to solutions.
It's not just about my ideals. I have a plan. What are you going to do? I've put a lot of thought into this. When it comes to the perfect solution that can bring true happiness to the people of Kanai Ward, there is no answer. In the end, detectives are just outsiders. I don't believe a solution brought by an outsider will make everyone happy. So instead, why not let the people of Kanai Ward decide for themselves?
What do you mean by that?
Tell everyone in Kanai Ward the truth, and let them choose their own futures. Have the people decide how to fix this problem.
I mean, on paper, a really good idea. You know, there are certainly... There are some things I think literally everyone will have to come to terms with. I mean, look, being the homunculi thing, that's not really that weird. The cannibalizing themselves, that bit's a little stranger.
You're leaving it to others to solve? That's your solution?
Hey, at the end of the day, it's their choice. It's their pursuit of happiness that we're fighting for, you know?
It's not my solution, it's everyone's. I'll let everyone in Kanai Ward do what I can't do on my own. Even if a great detective reached out from above, they would never touch the people here. Only the city's residents can solve the contradictions facing them. Do you really think they can accept the truth?
I mean, maybe, but it's not up to us to make that call.
I'm sure of it. I believe in them. And I'm sure you do too. After all, you love the people of Kanai Ward.
Oh man, your hair's clipping into your back there. You need to stop slouching, my guy.
So whether it's right or wrong, at least it's something everyone will decide upon together. That would be for the best. I think that is the perfect solution this city needs.
But how do you intend on telling everyone the truth? They might not believe it.
That's where you come in. I want you to directly tell them everything. Not as the homunculus of the WDO's #1, but as Amaterasu's CEO, who has been protecting Kanai Ward. I think everyone will listen to you.
Yeah. I mean, they probably will, but I mean, considering everything Amaterasu has done to them. Well, not even really. Well, yeah, I guess it's more so the Peacekeepers than Amaterasu itself, but I mean, still.
I want you to work together with everyone who lives in this city to find the answer to this unsolvable mystery.
We have to reap his soul, though. Like,
Solving the mystery in the real world will destroy the mystery labyrinth that was spawned from it.
we can't just leave, can we?
Right?
labyrinth is the physical embodiment of a mystery in the real world, after all. If the mystery in the real world vanishes, so will its manifestation here.
That settles it. You need to leave here alive so you can destroy the mystery labyrinth from the real world. And you intend to stay here in my place?
I mean, if you solve it, we'll then get kicked out. So, I mean, it works. That does work.
Master, I think you already know this, but that means you will die.
Okay, well, I guess there was that bit as well. And in saying that, considering that this is where we ended up, I feel like both choices probably lead to this same discussion, right? Because if we stay here and die, it leads to this as well.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure about this? You're sacrificing your own life just to let others find the solution. I can't believe a detective would make that choice.
Well, I mean... when you put it like that, it makes more sense though, right? Giving your life for the truth.
No, probably not. But remember, I'm just a trainee.
That's a low blow right there.
I've done everything alone until now. Even before coming to this city when I was the WDO's #1. I've always decided everything on my own to try to reach the perfect solution. We share the same DNA, and yet, you're trusting someone else to find the solution for you? This feels weird to say to myself, but you're brilliant.
A little bit of ego stroking there.
That's why
I need
you
it after
place
this
all the
game.
burden on yourself, but you're taking on more than you can carry. On the other hand, even though I've lost so much, I was able to grow from it. I'm far from perfect, so all I can do is rely on others to make up for my shortcomings.
You do always rely on others whenever you're in trouble.
I rely on people all the time, Shinigami, you know that.
But to rely on others, well, it's like you're entrusting yourself to them.
You know, it's kind of like what everyone who had side quests did, you know?
You believe in them and put your fate in their hands. If you can't figure out the perfect solution, then why not entrust it to someone else?
Well, that's one sure way for Master to solve this. You're always letting others make up your mind for you.
Can you cancel Coalescence on your own? Yes. Whoever wields Coalescence can revoke it at any time. And if Coalescence is cancelled, what will happen to him?
He was never supposed to be in here to begin with, so he'll be tossed back into the real world.
Yeah, as discussed, he'll just kind of get ejected.
Well then, all that's left is for you to end your Coalescence. I'll stay here and wait for you to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth from the real world.
I'm sure your soul will vanish before then, Master.
You never know. We can hold out hope.
And what if I betrayed you instead? Even if I leave, I may not tell everyone the truth. You would never do that. It's how I know I can trust you with this.
But Yuma, you can't trust anyone, not even yourself.
You'll never be a great detective, Master. I've been saying it all along, but you're just too naive.
Well, I certainly will never be a great detective if I'm just about to die here.
You're right about that. You've got a good partner. I see. You used to solve everything on your own. But since you lost everything along with your memories,
Let's rely on a few people here and there, you know.
you accepted the help of your partner and surpassed your former self. How ironic. Very well. You can count on me. I'll take care of the rest. I'm now going to cancel my Coalescence.
Yeah, please don't look at me like that when you say that, though. It's not the most trusting face you've got. Yeah, I believe in him. He'll do us right. Even if, we die in the process. Shinigami, what happens to you, by the way? Do you just, like, float on out
Well,
and I just die?
he's gone.
Oh, wait, are we gonna die together kind of thing? Like, how's this going down?
Yeah.
By the way, Master, you can still reconsider this. If the soul of the real culprit gets reaped, the mystery labyrinth will be destroyed as usual. Right, I know. But destroying the mystery labyrinth from outside is a smart idea for a goober like you.
God damn, you can't be stealing my words as well, Shinigami! Oh no. Oh, we are more alike than I want to admit. Shit.
Though you did drop the ball right at the end.
Oh, come on.
Even now, you can't be nice? It may not be the perfect solution I wanted, but if everyone in Kanai Ward understands...
Aww, but it's such a shame.
Yeah, besides, you think Kurumi's gonna be happy when you just go poof? Yeah, that's what I thought, haha. You didn't get your perfect solution after all, Yuma.
I wanted to make you a detective greater than #1 himself. But I guess this is it.
Whoa, what's going on?
Nice exit door.
What do you mean? It's the Mystery Labyrinth's emergency exit.
Emergency exit?
Are you fucking kidding me? Shinigami, I swear to fuck. If you've been yanking my chain this entire time and we could have just left whenever we wanted, I'm gonna do nothing, but I am gonna scream.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy price.
And that is...
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway.
Oh man, I completely forgot about that.
This door is the emergency exit?
You'll go back to the moment Makoto was pointing a gun at you before we entered the Mystery Labyrinth. But he should be fine now, so I'm sure you can leave without worry.
Wait, hold on. It's that easy? What about the heavy price?
And you did just say you. Are you not coming with?
Oh, that. It's not much.
Does it sever the contract or something?
It'll just cancel
Yeah.
our pact.
What?
But if that happens, your memories will come back. Maybe this would actually be better for you.
Oh, nah, I should at least look at me when you're saying this, Shinigami.
I can get my memories back? If I go through that door?
You got it.
Oh, Shinigami, come on.
But what will happen to you if our pact is cancelled?
Nothing you should worry about.
Oh, so something we should work. Okay. Oh, no, I got it.
Once you end our pact, you'll forget all about me and the Mystery Labyrinths.
Huh? Why?
And that's how it goes with death gods. It's why our existence isn't exactly widely known.
Yeah, I guess that tracks.
The same goes for the people who entered the Mystery Labyrinth using coalescence. They forget all about it.
But
Yeah,
what will
true.
happen to you? Will you return to the book?
I can either return to the Book of Death and sleep for centuries, or vanish with this Mystery Labyrinth.
Oh, well, so you have options then.
I actually have no idea. It's the first time anybody's used the emergency exit. But I figured it'd be okay to let you use it, Master. Anyway, I guess this is goodbye.
I don't know. I'm not so sure he'll take the door, to be honest. I don't know if he wants those memories back.
What's with that face? You should be happy right now. You'll get your memories back and finally be free of your annoying partner.
Oh, damn it, Shinigami! Such a cliche scene, but yeah, oh, damn it. Guess I do love you after all, you goober.
How could I be happy about this? You've helped me so much. Isn't there any way we can leave here together?
Don't do that, Master. You should be saying, I never want to see your ugly face again, and take off like you just hit the jackpot.
You know, I was gonna say something in the end about how this is very, this ending bit, it felt very Somnium Files. Very, very first Somnium Files, specifically. God damn it, Shinigami, you really... I mean, you're not stealing one of those lines, but you just want to have one of those scenes, don't you? You fuck.
You should tell me that you hated our time together. Otherwise, you'll make me second-guess myself.
Aww.
Hey! Before you lost your memories, you solved cases without anyone's help, right?
No, it's not about the cases, Shinigami.
So I've heard. I don't remember, though.
Well, because you lost your memories, you were forced to depend on others. You and Number 1 began walking different paths. But in the end, you solved the mystery of Kanai Ward, even when your past self couldn't. Maybe before you lost your memories, you planned for all of this to happen.
I think you're giving me too much credit
that the
now.
perfect solution you could come up with on your own wasn't enough. So maybe you trusted the version of yourself that lost his memories to find it. And then you went and trusted the people of Kanai Ward, Master.
That's all the more reason why I don't want to forget our time together. Otherwise, I'll never be able to apologize to you enough.
There's no other way. That's just how it works. Well, if by some miracle you remembered for just a moment, I hope you make your wish come true. You know, about wanting to eradicate all unsolved mysteries in the world and making people happy.
Yo, like, if Makoto knows, can he just, like, write me a note about how you exist? He knows, right? He knows, because he's here. Or was here.
Hey, come on, Master! Boys aren't supposed to cry!
Oh, don't say. Shut up, Shinigami. I didn't cry last time. I didn't cry in Chapter 4. Shut up.
I can't help it.
Come on, pull yourself together. You better stand up and walk straight, even without yours truly. I'm putting my trust in you, Master.
Yeah, I promise. One day, I'll show you a world where everyone is happy.
Aww.
I swear.
Good. There's no time. You better hurry, or the Mystery Labyrinth will absorb you.
Aww.
Can't believe you. Those better not be our last exchanged words. Shinigami, you better not just ellipses me. Bright light.
Oh, hold on!
Aww.
Bye-bye, Master.
Are you gonna give him a shove?
Thank you, Shinigami.
Nah, just let him go. Aww.
I'm not sad or anything. I'm used to being alone.
No! No! No!
And that solves everything.
But is everyone happy if you're
Doesn't it?
not happy?
Oh, no! No! Don't do that to me! Fuck you, game! Oh. Oh, yeah, and of course, that, the book of the, fuck you! Eat my god, eat Yuma's fucking little boy shorts.
I've gotten that trainee detective to agree. The preparations are complete. Now, let's begin.
I'll be taking all your memories. You sure about this? I would think number one of the WDO could solve the case all on his own.
No. Where I'm going, that's not sufficient to make everyone happy. Besides, it's best to pack light for a journey.
You sound like someone about to commit suicide.
I'm signing a pact with a death god. It's basically the same as dying.
You're right about that. I mean, you'll be a different person when you wake up.
Look after me when I do. I know you won't be able to say much due to our pact, but please guide me on the path to becoming a detective. I'm putting my trust in you.
You really are crazy. Nobody should trust a death god with their life.
I have a feeling you and I will do well together.
You sure you're brave enough to be my partner? You're not gonna whine the whole time, are you? Well, since you've entrusted yourself to me,
I guess I did complain a lot, huh?
I'll turn you from a little fledgling to a great detective.
I look forward to it.
Now, let's begin. Are you ready to give everything for the truth?
Yes, of course. And about what you asked earlier. I'm serious. I will show you a world where everyone is happy. Even if it's a different version of me, I promise I'll make it happen.
So you're fine with every part of the pact?
Yes, of course.
You better keep your end of the bargain. Even if you forget all about me. Cross your heart and hope to die, Master.
God damn it, game. And then I was gone. God damn it. And the and I was gone turned out to be fucking Shinigami, huh? Yo, I got S on stamina? That doesn't seem right. I'll take it, though. Hey, my judgment, it was real good there, though.
I don't know if this next bit's gonna be a new episode or not.
But I mean, I'll say, I mean, at this point, I'm gonna save my thoughts for like the end of the epilogue. I don't know how long it's gonna be. So I mean, we'll either cut here and it's like the end of the episode, or we'll get, I don't know, have like another 20 minutes or so. So, I mean, you'll know my decision based on the cut here.